Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of MyLamePerspective. As you can see, we've got all the tools we need, and we're going to start by detailing the interior of the Forester XT. The first step is getting the seats out of the way so I can focus on every square inch of the carpets. So front and back, got to get those out of the way. Alright, with the seats out of the way, we can see what we're working with, and it is not pretty. I don't think this interior has been cleaned in 4 or 5 years, and it shows. So next step will be vacuuming up everything we can so that when we use the carpet cleaner, we can get all the human slime sucked out of this thing and get it looking and smelling better than ever. Alright, with the vacuuming done, we can now move on to spraying the interior, and then we'll get an agitator to really dig down into the fibers and help bring up some of that nasty stuff that's been sitting in the carpets for years. Now that we've got the carpet soaked, we can use a power drill to really agitate the carpet and really help it break up the dirt and grime so that it's easier to suck up with the vacuum. And then this is my favorite part. You really get to see the fruits of your labor and just look at how disgusting these carpets are. I don't know if they spilled soda or pop or something in there, but these carpets were definitely in need of a deep clean. So the results really speak for themselves. I'll show you guys a couple more spots where really there was just some nasty stuff coming out of these carpets. Now that I need the carpets to dry, I focused on the seats, and the first thing I found was a broken bolt. So that's probably why these seats weren't very comfortable when I first bought it. Just like the carpets, we're going to start by vacuuming everything, and then we'll move on to soaking it, agitating it, and sucking out all the human slime and gunk. We're going to get these seats looking clean and better than ever.
Alright guys, check this out. I was in the crevices and found 30 more cents.
So you know what that means.
Reach.
Alright, with the front seats taken care of, we can now focus on the back seats and get those vacuumed and cleaned up with the carpet cleaner. Alright, at this point we've got the carpets clean and looking like new, we've got the seats drying, and we can finally focus on the plastic interiors. So let's move over to that and get those guys cleaned.
This boot, I mean, it's just gross. And the armrest, I mean, that's something that just hasn't been cleaned. It's got gunk coming down the side. And even things like the shift boot So the first step will just be vacuuming. We'll use that guy there and we'll clean it up. And then from there we'll use the steam cleaner and some very vibrant highlighter colored cleaner. So come with me, I'll show you guys what I got going on.
With the interior bits cleaned up, we can now continue using the steam cleaner to really clean off the door panel and all these other high touch areas, as those are some of the most common areas to build up grime and gunk, and it's a lot easier to use hot water instead of chemicals to get those things off. From there we can move on to the dash, and all I'm doing is spraying it down with soap, and then I've got a soft bristle brush, and I'm just going to hit every crevice of this dash. So electronics, knobs, everything is going to get hit and sprayed, and then you just wipe it up with a damp microfiber towel and you can get some amazing results. And one of the last areas to hit is the B pillar where the seat belts are kept. Those areas you usually rub against when you're getting out of the car and they can build up a ton of grime. So don't forget to hit that spot, as that can be pretty nasty as well. I just wanted to pause the time lapses for a minute and just show you guys the before and after. This transformation is incredible, and I think the results really speak for themselves. This took probably about a day, maybe around 5 or 6 hours to do this full interior detail. It's actually been several months since I originally did this detail, and I can tell you the interior still holds up. So when you guys do a quality job, the nice part is that you can keep that quality of cleanliness for a long time. Granted, I'm not driving the car a ton, but overall, really happy with the results and really excited to show you guys what's going to be coming next. On the next episode, I'll show you guys footage of me removing the old engine, and then finally, we'll start adding some new modifications to the Subaru, better brakes, better suspension, and most importantly, better engine. That's going to do it for this episode. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.